G'day guys and welcome back to the channel for another GTA Online vehicle review. Let's get into it. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Mammoth Avenger, which has recently received a buff in the Mercenaries DLC, especially considering you now don't need a facility to own it. The Mammoth Avenger is basically an operations center, same as your mobile operations center or Terabyte, except it's a plane with huge propellers. Now, the cool thing about the Avenger is not only can it fly, it can also go into VTOL mode like the Hydra or now the Raiju, as well as also having an autopilot system, which is really cool as well. The Mammoth Avenger can be picked up from Warstock Cash and Carry for just under $3.5 million, and it'll cost you about another $2 million to upgrade it fully. However, like I just mentioned before, you now don't need a facility to own the Avenger, so it can just be stored in your hangar, which is where I'd recommend storing it as well. That way you can get the Charlie upgrades on it, which is where the Avenger is really going to shine. The Mammoth Avenger also comes with a vehicle and weapons workshop. The vehicle workshop is basically like an LS Customs. You can take your vehicles in there and customize them and upgrade them, as well as your weaponized vehicles such as your Insurgent Pickup Custom, as you can see here. The weapons workshop is essentially like an ammunition. You can go in there, buy your guns, upgrade your guns, ammo, everything like that. So they are really handy to have, but you do get them in most of your businesses as well. The first one of the Charlie upgrades that we can see is the operations terminal. Now, this is going to set you back about $1.5 million. However, it does allow you to have another 6 contact missions and 3 LSA operations to make some extra money. Now, in saying that, I probably wouldn't use the Avenger to make money. There are much better options in the game. Heists, acid labs, even some of the MC businesses like Coke are going to net you a lot more money per hour than what the Avenger is. So whilst it was a nice addition, it's kind of redundant. The second upgrade we have is the Avenger Thruster. Now, this is just like your normal thruster, except it can't be weaponized, which is probably why it's about a third of the price of a normal weaponized thruster. The cool thing about this one is it is inside your Avenger, so you can use it to leave the Avenger and re-enter the Avenger when it's in autopilot mode. If you want to leave the Avenger, you just jump into it and engage it. Then if you want to re-enter the Avenger, you just take it up to the rear tail and enter that way. The third upgrade we have is autopilot defenses. It has a stealth module and a missile lock-on jammer. Now you do have to choose between one or the other. The stealth module will keep you in stealth mode basically while you're in autopilot, which is really cool for solo players, while the missile lock-on jammer is going to stop missiles from locking onto you, which is going to be really cool if you've got a couple of friends with you and you really just want to wreak havoc on the lobby. Now, I think this is a really cool addition considering that the Avenger was already one of the tankiest vehicles in the game, definitely the most tanky air vehicle that we have, being able to take 20 homing rockets, which is just insane for a flying vehicle. So now that we not only have the tankiness, but we can also add a missile lock-on jammer or some stealth, it just makes it a really, really good plane for dogfighting, not in your traditional way, but you can literally just destroy almost anything out of the skies. The next upgrade we have is the primary weapons turrets. Now, these can now be used by 3 players, and these turrets are just absolutely insane. They have almost unlimited range, they fire extremely quickly, and they will take out whatever you want to take out very, very well. The next upgrade we have is really nice. It's some new guns for the pilot. Now, the Avenger, you could only have guns for your passengers. The pilot didn't have any guns before. Now, the pilot can have a machine gun, which, to be honest, is kind of average, or homing missiles, which are a really nice addition, as now if you're getting attacked and you can't quickly change into autopilot, you can fight back a little bit as well, and also makes it a lot easier for missions. Apart from that, it still does come with your standard upgrades like armor, countermeasures like chaff and flares, engine upgrades, handling upgrades, and a few nice liveries, all in all making the Avenger a really cool vehicle. So in conclusion, what are my thoughts on the Mammoth Avenger? Well, I think it's fantastic for PvP, the new guns for the pilot, the 3 turrets that we have, the stealth mode for autopilot or the missile lock-on jammer. is just going to make it a really good vehicle for fighting against Oppressor Mark IIs, for jets, especially the new Raiju. However, I will say that the operations terminal is a bit of a letdown. It's not fantastic for making money. If anything, it's probably now one of the worst ways to make money in the game. So all in all, I do think the Avenger is a very good vehicle, definitely one worth picking up. It's going to be fantastic for PvP, especially if you've got a few friends with you to jump on the turrets. You'll just absolutely annihilate the lobby. Whilst it's not great for making money, there are a heap of other options in the game that we have for that. So if I was you, I'd definitely be picking up the Mammoth Avenger. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you've picked up the Avenger, what you think of the new upgrades. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.